Yo, guys, what's up? It's your boy, and we're back here today. We're playing FIFA 23, a throwback to FIFA 23. We are going to be playing with all the countries who I think would have won the World Cup, except Germany and Argentina. Germany because I didn't want to play too many games, and Argentina because it's Argentina, and I don't like Argentina. So I have England here versus Iran, and England win 4-0. I just love FIFA 23. It's way better than FC 24, to be honest. Look at this. All right, Netherlands versus Senegal, and it's gonna be 3-1 to Senegal. What? Bullet deal was really going crazy, but Netherlands now stay bottom of the group, so I guess that's karma for not choosing Senegal. But it's okay. If one country gets knocked out, we'll still have another one. France versus Australia. It should be a win for France, and no, they can't even win with a red card. I mean. It's beat Hitch at the 86th minute, so I can't believe this. Okay, Spain versus Costa Rica. This should be an easy win for Spain. Oh, wow. That's close. That is close. Wow. All right. Now for the next country, Brazil. Okay, so let's see. Can they win? And yes, they can beat Serbia. I feel bad for Vlahovic. Vlahovic is a class player, and he had to play in that group. Portugal versus Ghana. This better be a win for Portugal. Wow, 2-0. All right. Now, guys, we are gonna move on to the next group. All right. So. Netherlands versus Ecuador. This better be a win for Netherlands or they're out. And yes, Gakpo, De Roon, and Depay, they all do not want to get knocked out in the group stage. But they're still third. And now their last game is against Qatar. Hopefully they'll win. England versus the US. This better be a win for England. I'm sorry, US, but it has to be a win for England. No, 2-2, and the U.S. was actually winning at one point, thanks to Brendan Harrison. But Bellingham helped England get a point. And if Wales win their next game and England and the U.S. lose, Wales are going through instead of England. This better be a win for France, or else they're out. Oh, 1-1. What? Okay, guys, they have to hope that Denmark loses to Australia. Or else France are going to be out. Germany versus Spain. Oh, God. Oh, Spain just went through. Gavi scoring in the 89th minute is just class. Gavi scoring a hero goal for his country. So we are through. Spain are through. So we can check Spain off as our first country going through to the knockouts. Brazil really needs to secure this one against Switzerland, and they are through too. And they beat them 3-0. Embolo does get a second yellow, and Xhaka also gets a red card. So they were on 9 people. So Brazil win. They are through to the knockouts. Wait, no. Because it takes Switzerland to win their last game against Serbia, and us to lose to Cameroon, and Switzerland to beat Serbia, for Switzerland to go through above us. No. It's better you finish on top of your group, because if you finish second, you might face a harder team. Now it's Uruguay versus Portugal, and it's a 1-1 draw to Portugal. Ronaldo does get subbed on, though, as he should. And we are currently sitting second. Our next and final game of the group stage is going to be against South Korea, who are also our rivals to go through above us. Now, hopefully, we could beat Qatar, or else we're out. 5-0. Bergwijn and Depay gets 2 goals, each of them. They both get 2 goals. And then Dumfries also scores a goal. Netherlands are through against Qatar. It was a hard start, but they go through below Senegal. I still don't know how Senegal topped that group. Now it's Wales versus England. Who will be the one who's going through? And it will be Wales, who lose to England and are now going to the knockouts. Wow. This is just heartbreaking for the for the Welsh, because England topped their group with the U.S. and Iran and Wales are going home. Now, France versus Tunisia. France really needs this win. They actually do. And it's gonna be a 2-all draw to Tunisia. France are out. That is just so stupid right now. France are out. They couldn't get a single win, and they could only get 2 points. Wow. And I really thought they had a chance at winning. But you know what? Argentina might have made it out their group. Let's see. Did Argentina go through? Argentina are indeed through. Undefeated too. We only had one team so far that went undefeated, and that was England. Mainly because England are the kings of some football. But you know what? Now we have to hope that Brazil pull a miracle again. We have to hope that Portugal goes through. But you know what? I have the exact recipe for Portugal to go through. Indeed, the recipe for Portugal to go through. Oh wow, we have one player who's in the top 5 of top scoring, and he is from Netherlands. That's Memphis Depay with 4 goals. All right, Spain versus Japan. This better be a win for Spain. And yes, they get their revenge on Japan. Maeda gets a red card, so that happened. So they were on 10 people. Asensio scoring 2 goals. That is amazing. Japan is bottom of their group. Spain are our second country to go undefeated. 3-0. Germany go through 1-1, and Costa Rica are out 0-2. So far, only one of our countries have been grouped. Portugal versus South Korea. I have the best remedy for Portugal. Where's their squad? Here we go. Ramos, you're gonna be benched. How's it feel? Ronaldo, you're starting. This is just perfect. Diogo Costa on. Rui Patricio off. And it's going to be a 2-0 win for Portugal. Who let Gonzalo Ramos back on the team? He was subbed on for Ronaldo? What? But Gonzalo Ramos and Otavio score. Portugal are the Portugal are our third country to go undefeated in the groups. 2-1-0. Brazil is playing Cameroon. Let's see what the knockouts look like. So, wait a minute. Brazil's playing Cameroon in the round of 16. Who will Brazil go through? And no, a 2-2 draw. Oh, Brazil was playing Cameroon in the last game. And Brazil are our fourth country to go undefeated. If I counted wrong, just please tell me. France are the only country that we had that went out in the group stage. So we had 1, 2, 3, and 4 countries that went undefeated and topped their group. As you can see, Denmark and Australia can live the World Cup dream. Poland are actually out though. That's surprising. In the round of 16, the U.S. beat Senegal 5-4 on penalties to go to the quarterfinals. Argentina beat Australia 4-3 on penalties to go to the quarterfinals. That one actually happened though. That was the first match that actually happened in this game. So Argentina and the U.S. are going to the quarterfinals. Next country is England versus the Netherlands. Since the Netherlands finished first in real life, they were actually going to play the U.S. But England finished first and Netherlands finished second, so that means they play each other. And Netherlands win 1-0 and go to the quarterfinals. You see, that's funny because we controlled both teams. So Netherlands knock out our England and go to the quarterfinals. Denmark knock out Mexico and go to the quarterfinals too. Denmark are really trying to recreate 2018. Croatia is playing Spain in the round of 16. And this will be a 2-1 win for Croatia as Vlasic's goal in the 102nd minute puts Spain out. Carlos Soler scored in the 71st minute, but then that was because Brozovic scored, but then 5 minutes later, Kramer missed a penalty. Would have been 2-1 earlier, but no. And it's going to be Brazil versus Croatia. Yo, we only have 2 countries left in this. Well, no, 3 countries. Brazil is playing Uruguay. This should be a 1-0 win for Brazil or something. And it's going to be on penalties, Brazil wins. How was the game? Let's see what the game was like. Richarlison scores in the 40th minute. Then 18 minutes later, Suarez scores. Well, not really 18, really 33 minutes later because of halftime. Then Richarlison scores a second goal. Then Vecino scores the same a few seconds after being subbed on, and then it went to penalties. Neymar missed, Suarez scored, Richarlison scored. That's 3 goals he scored. Arrascaeta scores, Rafinha misses, Darwin Nunez scores. Now that's 3-1 on penalties for Uruguay. Paqueta scores, De La Cruz misses, Rodrigo scores, Bentancur scores, and then for the win, Casemiro misses, Vecino misses too, then Danilo scores, Viña misses. So that means that was like an exhilarating penalty shootout. It's going to be Brazil versus Croatia. Oh no. This is going to be just like real life. Oh no, hopefully not. Portugal versus Serbia. This should be a win for Portugal. And it's going to be Portugal who scores. Ronaldo scores twice. Take that, Ronaldo haters. Ronaldo scores in the 2nd minute, then in the 61st minute. Wow. Ronaldo put Portugal in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Tadic scores in the 78th minute, but it wasn't enough. Serbia are out. Germany gets knocked out by Belgium 5-4 on penalties. That's the fourth penalty shootout of the World Cup, all in the round of 16. Alright, England and Spain have been knocked out, so that means we only have Brazil and Portugal left. Well, no, Netherlands, Brazil, and Portugal. Brazil against Croatia, and it's 2-0 to Brazil as Vinicius Jr. scores 2 goals, but his Real Madrid teammate, Modric, gets a red card 7 minutes after he scores. Vinicius Jr. becomes the hero for Brazil as he scores 2, and Modric gets sent off. Brazil are in the semifinals, and they will be playing against Argentina, who knocked out the U.S. 2-1. That was actually pretty close. Almost to the semifinals, the U.S. Almost semifinals. This might be a Portugal-Argentina final. Belgium versus Portugal. This should be a win for Portugal. And it's oh no! Portugal lose on penalties. Ronaldo scores in the 109th minute, but then 10 minutes later, Winier scores to make it go to penalties. De Bruyne misses, Ronaldo misses, Carrasco scores, Fernandes scores, Hazard scores, Thorgan Hazard scores, Neves scores, Tillman scores, Otavio scores, Batshuayi scores, and then João Felix misses. Portugal are out in the quarterfinals, and Belgium go through to the semis. Oh, Argentina versus Brazil is going to be an Argentina win, trust me. Netherlands versus Belgium. This is our one and only hope to go to the semis. Yes! Another penalty shootout, but this time it's in our favor. Kier scores, then a few minutes later, Bergwijn scores right before halftime. Then Delaney, then 6 minutes later, Bergwijn scores 2 goals to take it at penalties. Depay scores, Dolberg scores, Koopmeiners scores, Braithwaite scores, Giroud scores, Skov Olsen misses, Gakpo scores, then Jensen scores, Bergwijn misses, Delaney scores, and De Jong scores, and Christensen misses. Wow. Netherlands are through to the semifinals, where they'll play Belgium. We have 2 countries left. Wow. Alright, let's see how many penalty shootouts there have been. So right now, there have been in the World Cup 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 penalty shootouts between the round of 16 and the quarterfinals. 6. Argentina versus Brazil, and it will be 1-0 for Argentina. 1-0 for Argentina. Argentina go to the World Cup semifinals. It's gonna be Netherlands versus Belgium in the final, in the semifinals. Who will go to the finals? And it will be Belgium. Belgium go to the World Cup finals. Depay scores 2 goals, and Giroud scoring wasn't enough to keep the Belgians away. And now it's Brazil versus Netherlands in the 3rd place playoff, and Argentina versus Belgium in the finals. And it will be a 2-1 win for Brazil. Neymar finally scores the first goal of his World Cup career right now, and Belgium and Brazil gets 3rd place. 6 penalty shootouts. Brazil and the Netherlands were the closest to go to the finals. They went to 3rd place. I don't know who won the World Cup, but it's probably Argentina. See you guys in the next video. Peace.